Boo! I bet you didn't expect to see me again. Nah. Honestly, I apologize. I have put myself on this game with Tavi. I'm excited for this one, Tavi. I'll let you introduce the teams, brother, that we have, because I know this is your scene, brother. This is your sort of vibe, so go for it, big man.
Yeah, what's up, chat? It's me, Tavi. Actually, back in Oceania, so I'm not going to be playing on a lot of ping anymore to this tournament if I ever do play. But yeah, we have Renewal and Harden. Renewal, we did see quite recently get third in the Asia Cup, so that was incredible performance there. And actually, Renewal, sorry, one of the members from Renewal, not Renewal themselves, but they still performed well. And we have Harden, which is allegedly a DBD Mobile team, and I love DBD Mobile because the killers are all shit there. But yeah, we have Harden's pick of the Dark Lord first coming in, and looks like a fairly standard build for Ray. So let's see what he can do here. But if he's really a DBD Mobile killer, if he's signed up to do this on the real PC game, we got to see some good Dark Lord action here, Jones.
Yeah, I don't even know if we can buy killers on DBD Mobile. I don't even. I never played DBD Mobile. I probably should load it up, have a crack. But honestly,
Oh man,
first
you're
tag's
two
coming in.
months too late, my friend.
Oh yeah, it's not even a real thing anymore, eh, cuz? Oh, shit. Oh, good. But that was a quick first tag onto Lucky Boy there. I don't think he makes Shaq off that. Using the bat form breaking, he's going to have to be forced to go deep six. Does block the window with the add-on. I believe that is the Lapis add-on, if I'm not mistaken. It is by blocking that window. So I don't think Lucky Boy's chase is going to last too much longer. Does have this filler here to play. The Wolf is going to be a bit annoying to Jiggy around. He does just send it full six, and he has a filler Tavi here. So he's going to make it Jiggy. Going to make it last a little bit longer as well, as we see re-break the Pella there, deep six.
Yeah, that's really good awareness from Mr. Lucky Boy. I've seen him in the 1v1s for a while, but he actually avoided the Shack pallet and tried to make the death spot here instead, and it seems like it's gonna work out for him. Doesn't make the full edge map and might allow this mid hook to happen. But still a really nice chase to start off. I wasn't really paying attention how long it was, but without the pain resonance which Draculas do usually run on other balancings, you might actually see a generator pop, which fairly rare on the Dracula sets because usually do see the downs coming really fast. But oh my god, that's such an early unhook, and that can only be Deliverance as Ray goes in the pop on this gen, tries to leave to find another survivor. And oh, the reset as well has come in, and oh my gosh, the reset of pressure is really nice for Renewal here. And even though Ray is back and might get attack here, now you can see Lucky Boy has the Shack pallet available, so you can use this now after the tag and try and make it towards this. But no, he greets it actually. Interesting play.
Yeah, that was very interesting, actually. I'm not too sure what the go was there. He's just going to Jiggy back down to Shaq, and he plays the jungle toe side here and greets it again, Piggy. So, not going to be able to make that. Going to just force Locker there, and
Yes.
honestly, that will probably,
Oh, no.
be DS, I think, no? Will it not be?
Yes,
It will
into the
be.
Shack
Bang.
pallet, maybe looping back.
No, he's going to the
this
jungle gym,
one.
Tavi. He's going jungle. He's going jungle. He's getting confident with it.
He's
If he
good.
makes Shaq off this is going to be a huge chase.
You know what I'm thinking here? Oh, wait, okay, he got stuck. That's mighty unfortunate. And that's actually a fairly fast second stage for Ray. I mean, that first gen popped in the distance, and sure, they do have more gen progress here. Oh my god, 11 pops into time! And this means that the pop cannot actually be applied to that generator, so now Ray is getting a hook in a non-existent 3 gen. And just as I was going to say, maybe they're actually setting up for like a Shack Pallet FTP play later on, Renewal. That's why they left the Shack pallet up for this long. But yeah, now this topside generator setup is gone. Definitely Renewal can think about getting outs here because, of course, with Dracula being an S tier, there is chances of that. But anything can go wrong in Drac sets, and we've definitely seen that happen tonight.
Yeah, the we're touching on it. Me and First Mike were touching on it a bit earlier. The Dracula's copped a lot of flack for the way we balanced him, the balancing around him. Again, it's something new. It's something that we're trying. It's never going to be bulletproof. Nothing ever is in competitive DBD comp. I think people need to understand that and remember that. Nothing is foolproof. Things need to be tested, and there will be clear oversights and everything. So we put him in S tier this season for a clear, crucial reason that most of the people in OSL's mod team in general, people that organize the event, we believe that he was a better killer, as we do see PZ. He's not going to be able to get the trade there. Stepping away from what I was saying, going back to the game, that's a very big point in this game, and I believe that's going to be Renewal up against the wall very early on here, and as I was saying, Tavi, it did cop a lot of shit in a sense for the way we balanced it, but no, Reed telling everyone to just shut up and watch the game because this is looking like maybe a 4K 0 at probably best. Could do 4K 1 if he locks in Tavi. I'm assuming a gen will pop in the background somewhere, maybe 7 or 5. Okay, even better. Oh my god,
That's actually
2 pop!
2 damage popping. And that's really good pressure, even though Renewal making that mistake, the deli as well from PZ will also come in, but I mean, it is actually quite a huge mistake. Actually, wow, Ray actually decides to not tag Sky there. I don't really know why, but this kind of brings me back to that first week. I think it was like Renewal and Penance playing it out or something, and then Renewal just had a death at like 3 gens, and then somehow the chasers just went on, and they managed to get, I think, like 7 stages on the Dracula. But absolutely, I do say that Dracula is one of those high variance sets. Things can go wrong or right with the Dracula, but I think against a good Dracula, against someone who can like down you quick, it's not gonna be fun. So Ray though kind of loses all the pressure here, does get the pop off, tries to go for the tag, of course has lost the survivor here, so just reapplies a normal kick on the gen and tries to leave. But again, this is bringing me back to like those week 1 Renewal Penance vibes where now a killer just needs to try it and find anyone, and I guess at the current moment our survivor is stealthing really well.
And as I was saying before we saw the bro get 2 tapped under the hook, it was believed amongst the most of the people who organised the balancing for the event that, you know, Dracula is just a better killer than Spirit. So that was the clear change what we made. We put Spirit down in the A tier, we put Dracula up in the A tier. Again, nothing would be perfect there. I think a lot of people also forget that Spirit was also compensated for a lot on balancing in every tournament. She always is, she always will be. You got to get you get particular with her. Again, probably one of the worst STs. We see the gen in the background pop. We knew it was going to, so gonna just take the pick. And if he drops, this could be 4K 0. He's gonna take the hook tabs. Interesting. Fair enough. And we get the pick anyway, so it wouldn't have been 4K 0. I apologize.
Yeah, I mean, Ray just going for the hook here makes some sense. Just to kill some stages. That survivor was not possible to be unbreakable, however, so and there's potential that our survivors actually get out here, but no, the gate is not enough progress. So just heading back and tracking these scratch marks, who I believe is on the healthy survivor. So this chase will not be. Oh, okay, never mind. I don't have my headphones on. So yeah, finally Shack Pallet is used. 5 minutes too late, some might say, but at least it gets dropped. And maybe Sky can actually think about getting out here. And that wouldn't be the case. That's actually 6 stages for Dracula, and it seems like yeah, Renewal is kind of caught out here. So. Oh, that is a beautiful down. So I think we're just going to be seeing a 9-stage performance, which from that start, like Renewal in a way kind of brought it back. But then at the same time, I feel like that could have been way, way better if PZ did not make that mistake. And that just kind of, yeah, set the game like on its side. And I guess somehow Renewal still managed to pull 9 stages from what...
From the way we wanted to balance things and the way we wanted to go, I reckon that is about average, maybe a bit above average, I'd say. So well played to Ellie, I believe that was playing killer for Harden last set. We will have Mo money, Mo problems, big fella. Tavi, you know, brother, like just have a yarn about him, bro. He's all you. Take it away.
He's your goat, man. You can take it away. But I can tell you something.
Goat.
I will tell you something. I will tell you something. The number of teams that have not been 4K'd by Mo is very few. So now you take it away, Drums. You got the hype, man.
I don't. It's kind of bad that I'm saying this. I'm kind of being odd for saying this. I won't even lie, but he did 4K 5 some boys that I do know really well. Not I say really well, but I do know quite. They are good in the scene, and if you were there, you were there. It was kind of a really eventful night on everyone's behalf. But we do have a first chase going on to 7. We will chat about the game and not about that. We're going to take our tag 6, Tavi. You won't make Shack off that. I'm actually interested to see, because again, this is supposed to be, I believe Harden Survivor is supposed to be a DBD mobile team, sort of doing a spirit tech there, running back through the pallet, dropping it from the right other side, Tavi, and that's going to be a chase back to Deep 6. And I'd say that a couple of blokes will be triple splitting topside, and Mo getting a bit premature with that M1, Tav.
Beautiful spots here from Mo, using the third person just to his advantage. Gets the down, fairly early on, averages downtime and gets a nice pick up here. But I don't know, it kind of reminds me of the same death loco as last spot, but Mo's actually deciding to drag it a little bit deeper this time. So we'll have to see how that affects the match. But definitely having this earlier down is going to impact the match way more. He should be able to get a fairly safe pop goes the weasel going without a fast unhook, I would say, since survivors need to be pumping gens. But yeah, for sure, looking pretty good, and especially from that gen progress, survivors definitely putting up a show here. But Mo's probably going to be looking for someone, probably the savior, and if you can do that, then honestly, the 9 stages probably just in reach.
Yeah, I would expect. I mean, whenever I see Mo set, he usually plays very safe, but very, very capable, knows what he can and can't do, and usually sets his team really good win cons. So I don't actually think, top of my head, I've ever seen him play for a win con. I might be wrong about that. I just can't remember off the top of my head, but it'll be interesting to see the way he approaches this one. And we're just going to let the bro get pulled right behind us last second. Mo lacking a bit, and Harden looking very, very up to date right now. And BT, we're not going to make the shack off that, I don't think. We do have that 7 filler though, so we win a couple 50s, maybe head shack way. It might be doable. Bro, again, like Mo getting outplayed in a sense. I don't know if that's just him zoning or, but.
Yeah, I mean, Survivor actually playing this quite nicely, taking this second chase still in this bot side, making sure that the generators are not going to be hindered too much. Oh my god, he's going for the slug on Obsession here, smelling a potential DS. Actually does find out Claudette, doesn't pop the spin burst, so probably going to be taking attack. Nice little fake there, getting Mo to swing, and it's going to be able to change into a pallet, so really nicely done from our Claudette, and even holding the W away from that Hellfire, so really good time waste, and Mo's going to have to return to this pickup, try and secure this, but okay. Seems like the survivor has not decided to crawl away, but Mo, again, still really scared of this decisive strike, and I'm sure he has his timer running. Him being an Asian guy, there's no way he hasn't counted it out, but he gets the pick up just then and brings this down towards the top side. So wow, I guess things have just panned out in his favor. He gets this hook near this high progress gen, which does pulse. Oh my lord! Just as I say that.
Yeah, bro, Mo. Fuck, he looks a bit rusty, bro. Super rusty bugger. This gen's high progress as well. I don't know. Maybe his back's against a bit against the wall. Where the survivors are playing really nicely, I might add. And he's not going to be able to get a tag off. That 7's going to get farmed in the background. And if you do remember, that FTP is coming in, and DS was not used. So I don't think he's going to have time to sit there and wait out the 60 seconds. He kind of just needs to, get the down and make it happen now.
Absolutely, and he does just that. I think our Claudette, fortunately, the life drain would not work out there, but Mo's gonna take this actually pretty happily, I think. Remember, he doesn't necessarily need to get a 4K, just 10 stages would be sufficient. So definitely getting one free hook here on the FTP survivor. It's fairly nice, but still needs to do more work. Has a good amount of aggression still, gets to pop off again, but yeah, I mean, still needs to put in the work. One slip up from either side can definitely change the game here. Does take the pop off the eruption cooldown and tries to look for maybe Adam, but Adam is actually nicely stealthed away, so guess he'll just be leaving back to the hook.
Yeah, and I think Mo's experience is coming into play a bit here. He's, I guess you could say he's playing it as slow as he possibly can. I think don't quote me, I think he still does meet the win con. I know it looks a bit grim for him right now. I think he's just playing very safe, and it's kind of biting him in the ass a little bit. He will pick up the pace, I'm assuming, when it's needed. That is SB as well, so that's not even going to be a free tag. And we're going to farm off hook, and Mo's going to take advantage of that. I can already tell. That's 2 tagged, and BT's gone, so 2 blokes can get tapped. It doesn't really matter. Take your pick, mate. Oh my god, we missed both.
And I don't know how Mo missed the swing, and even Claudette going for the fake, but it's not going to work out. So a bit of a turn of events in a way, but at least Claudette does get down in the end after that trade. So, well, not really a trade, more like just a free unhook. So, I guess, okay, yeah, survivors are stepping on that fucking pedal and getting the gens done. So, yeah, this is the pressure I guess that Mo was potentially scared to face. He has a 3 gen though, so he might be able to make things work here. He does check them out, does teleport to the shack window, make sure that nothing fishy's going on here, but trying tries to spot out injured, maybe going for a reset. But honestly, at this point, any kind of find here would be so nice for him. You can just again start like racking up the hooks, start getting the pop engine going, and let Veteran Fate do his work on our Obsession, who's of course on the hook, but once they get unhooked, which hopefully happens, then they'll be doing gens way slower. So we do actually find someone, and I think this is going to be a free commit here, because you know, you don't really find anyone else.
Yeah, and I dare say he does have to commit sort of now and get it down. Kind of good jiggies on the edge map, not having anything. We have a rock. Harden playing very well. Mo playing a bit slow as well, and we don't make deep six. So this will be, I believe this isn't the fourth fresh. I think he already has four fresh. This will be the fifth hook of the game, but no, it is the fourth fresh. I apologize. So I believe math. I think he just needs to chase.
He can't. He needs if he decides to kill anyone, it would be Zippy, who has not been hooked at all. And even then, that would only get him 8 stages out of the 9 which is required. But he still, he can't let actually, yeah. Now I think about it, he cannot allow Zippy to escape the trial if they want to take away a win on this Dark Lord set, because that would have mirrored exactly the same performance that Harden did. So we do see Unhook come in the distance, and Mo's kind of stuck between these two objectives of like the reset and also the gen setup. And Survivor does a nice job to stealth here, but unfortunately does get found at the boss. They still have the pallet to play and the window, but they take the vault. Maybe there's a bit of a mistake here, but yeah, I think it certainly was, because they have now zoned themselves on this top side of the map, and I don't know how much distance they can make. So I think it's just going to be a relatively fast down for Mo on the tunnel out, and that's going to be potentially a 3v1 coming in soon with this grab. That is going to secure it. So 6th stage on the board, but it's going to be the death, as we do get a nice little look at the Dracula's cave there.
Yeah, looking from the chest out, a bit of Iron Man shit going on, but that is the death happening. So I believe if he just chases Slappy now, or Sinner as well, as a matter of fact, I think he just, no, he doesn't. He has to chase Slap. Bro, I don't know. It's too late to be mathing, I'm sorry. But regardless, he chases somebody, he has to down them. I believe he needs one more after that, unless he camps them out to death. Don't know how true that is, but he does have a good 3-gen here, Tavi. I will say it's pretty average. It's 11-7 Shack. Like, it's pretty decent. 10-7 Shack. Like, it's not bad. It's holdable as the Dracula. Just needs some quick downs, though, I'd say, Bulla. Real shit.
This is a Survivor that he needs to find. This is our Adam here, who is our final flesh hook. He does need this to try and secure a win, but Adam, I think we did see the bounce landing before, and so might not have an exhaustion. You see the reset coming back, man. But, nice little jiggy here, and that's, I think, 2 dashes coming out from Mo. So Adam just going for a really nice run. Might take an M1 here though, but still, this is potentially the Deliverance Survivor getting chased, and Mo needs the kill onto our flesh hook, I think, but this decides to leave here. So wow, I think our Survivors came out on top there. They managed to reset and also managed to get some of the percentage in. Yeah, we can see these generators cranking just a little bit here on this bot side, but still, anything is better than nothing, as every little bit in comp does matter.
I would agree, big fella. I just want to make a note, though, side note. Not stepping away from the game too much, but Harden and even Echo earlier today as well, even Leopard, some of these teams impressed me. Some of them were 2-0s. Both the teams got 2-0'd earlier, but I don't think Harden's going to be accepting that same fate. They want to be getting these outs. Because I would say Renewal probably came into this game probably the heavy favourites. I mean, in my opinion, I know a few of the boys. What was that interaction?
9,000 IQ play for Mo. I don't know how the 10 hard bait worked, but it did. But our Claudette responds by winning a 50-50 and tries to make it to this bot side. Mo's going to try and delay this. Goes for a dash. Beautifully done there to secure that. And actually won't allow this edge map to happen. But yeah, 9,000 IQ for Mo. But oh my gosh, this gen is actually going to get done in time. Again, no pain resonance is going to be allowed for Mo. So I think this does pop with his commit, and now we just need to try and kill our Adam here, but yeah, Mo knows it too. Yeah, he's just going off that.
And yeah, like you said, Tommy, that gen's just gonna pop. And we're getting G. Look, Harden really know how to play this Dracula set. Can't jiggy in that bottleneck though, unfortunately, but that's a big down in this game. We do have a death, I believe. He kind of can they still statistically can make this happen. I think how many times Sin has been hooked once? No, it'll be if she escapes, it's still a win to Mo. So yeah, the Adam will have to escape somehow, some way. But I think Mo's already got this sort of secured once he finds where Sininia is. But again, well played to both sides, Tav. I can't even lie. Those are two good sets to watch, regardless of
I
outcome.
mean, I believe if Zippy is the deli, which would make sense with the medkit and
True.
him not being seen the entire game. If he is the deli, then if Mo hooks him, that'll be 8 stages. Again, doing math here. And he delis into the hatch or something, that's enough to take away for Harden. So Mo is actually kind of in a bit of a position here. He needs to decide and use his game sense, which has definitely led him to incredible decision before to try and find a survivor. But Zippy gets picked up here. Just sends it to the pickup, and it's going to be Mo trying to scramble back to this bot side to try and interrupt it. But I think our survivors might have been able to split up in time, and maybe even the inner strength might come in from one of our. I think maybe our Adam had the inner strength. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, Mo might just let this game slip through his fingers, which might, he might have been able to secure a tie here, but at the same time, like allowing this set to go in your opponent's favor, of course, is not going to be a nice taste in your mouth.
Yeah, I would agree. And just going off what you were saying, Tav, as well, it is a pretty clinical point, crucial point. He kind of needs to find someone right now. They are playing slow as well. He's got both gates on lock. That third person coming in very advantageous. And this gate has lights, and this is very scary because this is our healthy survivor. So I'm assuming the other bro's hauling ass to the other gate and getting on it right now so he can get himself out. But I would not have a clue if we can maybe see when the survivor goes down now. We're not going to convert on those either.
Oh my god. And that is huge because that means that Adam probably has enough time to stick the door. I mean, if he's been committing it since second one, that is going to be the out coming in. And then we might even be able to play for Hatch. This Tory might just be close enough, and Harden might be able to steal this away. I mean, Mo gets the close on the Hatch, but I guess at the same time, our Tory should be able to make it out of the door. So I think Harden has just let this set.
Oh my god, she's out.
So really, really nicely done. Yeah.
Holy shit, GG's to Harden, bro. Holy shit, like, probably our first upset of the night. Jigging in the gate, too. Well played to Harden. Unlucky for Mo. Unlucky, very unlucky. That was well played. Holy shit, well played. Tavi, do you have any comments after that final game, bro? That's crazy that I feel like that's a crazy result.
That's insane, man. And we could also see the DS also on the rain was actually weighted out by Mo correctly predicting it. So even that wasn't enough to take it away. So really, really good fight by Harden. And you have to see what the Wesker can do because Mo's Wesker, we just saw Mo get 7 stages, which is, if I did the math correctly, 7 is less than 9. So Renewal is down the set point here in this best of 3. And we have Mo again on the Wesker to try and bring this back of their own set pick. So, one thing, Jams, when Wesker's on Wrecker's yard and the team does pick Wesker, I think that team really must love Wesker because I think, Wesker on Wrecker's yard is not the best of maps for him, eh?
I wouldn't say I completely disagree or agree. I'd say look, you want to put him on a map that he can actually make chases happen in a sense. Sure, this map is a bit more pellet dense than your coal towers, but the fillers are more approachable in a sense. Especially if you're a more mechanically gifted Wesker, which isn't really that hard of a thing to do. I've noticed a lot of people actually are quite top notch on the Wesker mod ad. But do you have a first quick chase onto? I believe this is OJ, if I'm not mistaken. So down goes 6 as well. No filler here. That's pretty unlucky. I won't lie. That's kind of cap. Oh, we do have a fill on the other side.
Beetle throw. Oh no.
Oh my.
That is the beetle throw coming in to play here on this deep 6 side, and damn, I think Mo's pretty happy with this.
Oh my.
I remember from Scrim Nights. Yeah, don't know what happened there, but I remember from Scrim Nights. Back in DBO. Yes, I'm that guy. We saw SEA teams actually fight it out, and I remember like the Wesker games went to like 6 stages, or even lower. So really don't know how this trial's gonna go, but I think with such an aggressive build with a very early down here, Mo might be in for a little bit more.
You can tell he looks a bit more confident on this one, obviously this being their pick. I know he loves a bit of Wesker. Pretty solid Wesker, I might add. Beetle, crazy. I've never seen Beetle. Beetle such a love. I love Beetle on the young wreckers from not running the tendril, but I don't know. It's interesting to see how these Wesker players always resort to Beetle in these sort of. I guess if you really wanted to preference it as survivor-sided Wesker balancing, you could. I wouldn't hate you for saying that, but at the end of the day, Wesker should. I wouldn't say should, but they never really got a 4K anywhere. That's a crazy Jiggy, by the way. He's zoning them back to 6 butt, which is crazy.
Yeah, nice little live pathing here coming off the Claudette. Goes for the fake, but it's not going to be enough as they do get grabbed here. That's a really, really early second down here. And without Pain Res, I'm surprised a gen hasn't popped. So, of course, just as I say that, 2 gens are going to pop here, but that's going to be inevitable. But still a really, really great start here from Mo. So, I don't know. With this Penti as well, which I just realized is going to be up for him. This is a really big deal for the survivors as number 1, Penti near the hook. Number 2, Undying as well. Number 3, if you cleanse that Undying, another Penti. Oh man, I think our survivors are in for a bit of a night here, Drums.
Harden survivors are playing crazy. I did not expect this from them. They must be super locked in. I can't even trip. It's pretty impressive, bro, because you think Renewal would be the team sort of dishing the blows, but no, it's more Harden giving them the business. But now let's not take away from we've had two record sets back to back tonight, alright? And all things considered, oh my, that's a throw as well with a Beetle. We're not going to be able to make this trade. Why are we single manning this? Oh, there was 2 there. I'm smashed.
Really, really nicely done by Harden, and it's actually going to allow Claudette to get away. And okay, we do find a Tory Kane here, but Mo's still eager for this Sunlab, but unfortunately doesn't make that. So I feel like our Claudette does have a lot more filler here on the top side. And yeah, we do split out this jungle gym. Probably going to be thrown immediately. But no, we've actually broken away back to this lock filler. So I think now with this Brutal Break zone, it should be death. But yeah, Mo's playing impatient. He doesn't want to lose this. But the Dual Beetle actually not getting potentially as much value as he wanted. So Claudette makes this other rock filler and continues to play out this chase. But goes to the swing through the pallet, but just not enough here. And I think he'll have to zone break again. Survivors do get a reset in the background, but I don't know if they have enough gens to try and make this happen. And that's going to be actually all our totems gone here for this death as well. And I think Mo's probably going to look for this Penti. Yeah, look at this setup. It is just really nice on this east side. But I don't know. I don't know. Survivors do need to take it way, way slower here because giving away free tag just like this, I think is not the play in the 3v1.
Yeah, there's actually quite a lot of fillers still around on the map. They haven't really dropped a lot, so kind of need to have a good chase at some point. Hopefully now. Mo going to leave and go straight deep 6 march down. Yeah, I was going to allude before Tavi. He does have that Pentimento with that Ruin Undying already been gone as well, so he can put his second perks into his 4th perk into Effectia, and I think that's what he's thinking, what he's eyeing off. He does. He's going to stomp on it. He doesn't stomp on it. He's making sure no one knows it's here. No? Stomp on it, boy. My god.
Oh, man. I feel like that's like... It's like greeting a pain resonance almost. Like waiting for potentially finding the injured. No, that is... Okay, I mean, if that's why he didn't stop on it, right? Because now he can get the hook here and now stop on it. And there it is. Problems team for Team Harden as we do see a reset for this hook and a kick coming in, but damn, that is such a huge find here for Mo, and Mo doing Mo things. I guess Mo doing Mo things.
Yeah, I think the Pinty is like a genuine like a genuine idea of like, or a genuine belief that he can 4K. Which even if he doesn't, I think from this position it'll still be 10 plus, 9 plus from this position, unless he just gets botted out and just gets ran for a movie. But we do find 7 here, and as you said before, Tavi, these free tags, and we're getting thrown into the tree, into the wood, and we have bus filler here as well. This is the the upside from I guess having this short, quick first chase. They have a lot of fillers still to last on, but we do see the pool in the background, and we do see Bloke wind up, and he's just gonna zone from 7. Makes sense, but I don't think there's actually any fillers over here. This is the hill, so might just have to die in the corner here and let it happen.
Yeah, but potentially our healthy survivor can get the cleanse on the Penti for this, but it's going to be really close because we did see them on the totem earlier. So most was going to try and bring this hook back to the totem, but I think it should cleanse in time, and yeah, it does. So really, really, really clutch there for survivors to get that out of the way. As you were saying, I think. Oh my god, I'm choking on muesli. Ah, no! Anyway, survivors cleansing that, I think they do have a chance to get more gens done, but now, putting our healthy out here, probably going to give away another... No, Mo actually going for the stomp yet again here. But, yeah, I feel like they just traded one Penti location for another, I guess. And Mo's still looking for 4K, so... Does potentially interrupt this. Tries to get a dual beetle. No, okay, it will just be a grab on 7. So, yeah, I think this is maybe where survivors start breaking down a little bit. It's kind of like... Need to get the coordination back. Need to get the totem cleanse now, and it's a really big ask for them with only 2 survivors standing.
No, very well said, Tavi. Must say, it took the words out of my mouth again. Have second time that's happened tonight. But yeah, I think this is the part in the game where the survivors sort of concede and just sort of get 4K 2'd here. I'm not too sure if they can even achieve that at this point because I'm not sure what the gen pressure is. I'm assuming Maru is. Oh, sorry, Maru is the one in chase. I'm assuming Sinna and 7 have a gen somewhere progress. I know 7 just got pulled, but I'm assuming something bottom side has progress. If it doesn't, that's pretty detrimental. But yeah, we kind of want to be playing for that 4K1 best result, but it just doesn't look realistic, Tavi. We do have a lot of progress on this mid 4 gen. We're sitting on 6 though. Uh, interesting decision. And by the way,
Yeah.
that other bro is dead. By the way, so it's a 2v1.
I don't know if they can do much here in this 2v1 because just Penti being up means that one of them has to give away their location to cleanse it. Otherwise, again, the gen's just going to be so much of a hassle. Mo going again for this Jewel Beetle throw, which I think is the correct choice on this map. I haven't really seen any Wesker bring Egg in, so that's just going to be a really fast 2-tap here. And yeah, Egg Gloves again being the nice add-on combination here for Mo, but I think this is just going to secure what looks like a 4K3. I don't know. I guess I have to eat my words when I was saying 6 stages, but nightmare for Harden to try and come back in the second set, but maybe he can make something happen.
I definitely think Mo played this very well. I don't think the average for this map should be 4K3. Obviously, I think Mo just played very well, and they clearly made a lot of mistakes. At the end of the day, bro, it's kind of hard because sometimes sometimes you go against someone who knows how to play the killer to the littlest of degrees, bro. And obviously, Mo knows how to tweak and bringing Beetle. Okay, it's ironic to me because like there's no way he just showcased that the best. I guess you could say the best thing he brought into this trial was that Beetle. There's no way anyone could argue any other way. Sure, you can talk about Penti, but Beetle is literally got him, I think, five downs, maybe 5 genuine, meaningful downs. So, no, it's crazy to just see because yeah, I didn't realize. He just put me on Beetle. I'll be honest, Mo just put me on. But now we'll go to a short as intermission and we'll see if our survivors can achieve the goal.
Came back from the last trial and we saw Mo get a 4K3. So now Renewal's actually got a really good chance to bring this series back 1-1 because they did lose the Dracula set. So yeah, Harden now got to take the responsibility of the killer to try and meet this 4K3 win con. So I think we're going to be seeing a completely different build here on Mr. Bertie as we load into the Vector's Yard. I don't think our Mastermind player is going to bring in that Mo cookery, but we have to see as we load into the Vector's Yard. Fairly stock standard build here, Joms.
Yeah, not the 4K3 when back against the wall, need to, like I said, 4K3 build that Mobrang, but yeah, this is more of the stock standard build that we have. Does have a good corrupt this top side too. Look at these gens, they're bloody close to each other, very, very close. So I imagine he's eyeing this off and will love to find a chase down here
Oh
deep. But
shit! Wait. Oh my, yeah, that is a tight ass Legion.
does have 3 Crane as well, so Shaq, kind of a mini 5 gen if you really want to get particular with it. Assuming he'll be playing around that for most of this game, but first chase going to commence onto Lucky Boy.
Yeah, absolutely. And Lucky Boy kind of forces Matchsticks actually has enough ping to make it through the window. That's what you hate about this server, is that the 8 ping survivors can get away with anything. But Vei's gonna leave this and try and find someone else in this bot side. But again, like, my god, it is a barren, complete wasteland devoid of generators here on this bot side, and Vei might just be out fishing for nothing. But I guess, as I say, that Sky's gonna get found and potentially dashed on here, and it does happen. So yeah, I guess Sky now taking the next chase here on this bot side, aims to run through Shaq, but I think really whatever they do, as long as they're not going down, I think is good for Renewal.
Yeah, I mean, made the Shaq pellet going deep 12, gonna have to die deep 12.
Oh.
I don't think they realize how detrimental this is gonna be if they do die deep 12. Again, it's a shit 3-gen, and I don't think they realize it, but on this first chase is lasting, so they might not need to play around it in the end, to be honest, as long as the Sky keeps juicing up, and Sky's having a crazy chase, bro.
And yeah, Vei actually does nicely get the down there, so we'll finally get this first down, and Pain Resonance here, and it's not going to allow this first generator to pop, but actually, wait, is that not Pain Resonance used? Oh my god. Vei decided to get this hook in the 3-gen, not taking the Pain Res and trying to interrupt potentially a gen before heading back, but the problem with this 3-gen is that sure it's a good 3-gen and all, but 3-gen, and our survivors only need to pop 2 more gens from here, so you kind of needed to defend actually 1 more gen, sorry. So you kind of need to defend all these 5 generators, which is not possible at this point. So the 3-gen is kind of not really with any meaning. So I did take a fast alarm to Sky, but Dog's here for a hit, so maybe we can get out of this area. But with Shackpile gone, maybe it's actually a fast down for Vei.
Yeah, with the mighty win. Oh, with the mighty win con, I don't think it was ever really possible. But with 9 popping in the background, that probably just solidifies it. As yeah, they broke that top 3-gen as I was speaking. So with 3 getting popped, now 9 getting popped, the chase being able to come on all the way deep 6, which is the perfect def location. Yeah, I think it's just GG's Martavi reset onto Dog in the background too. But what's our third set, big man?
We got a blight, and
no. Okay.
Wait, is it Hound Master? Wait, I might be, yeah, I think it is Hound Master. Wait, hold on. Oh my lord, I need to check this. Anyway, what's Vei up to at the moment? Yeah, he's looking around, sees a survivor bottom side, but kind of wants to defend the hook. I'm trying to secure a tunnel out here, but not gonna be completely possible at the moment. Yeah, I mean, it does see the gen has a lot of progress, but nobody is around, so really good stealthing. But I mean, this 3-gen is still up, isn't it? So okay, maybe it's not. I lied.
Yeah, the 3-gen was dead a while ago in a sense. They have Shaq with 11 and 12, but it's just not going to be enough. But yeah, swinging through that pallet pig shit, I won't lie, they do have 2-gen there, so it actually still kind of is a good, decent gen. I'm not sure why we're commuting all the way out here. We do get the down though, which is very, very handy. Hopefully we get a pain res on the bro right here. It would be lovely. Pain res 3, 2, 1 now. Nice it is. So honestly, unless one of these gens pop in the background mysteriously, which could definitely happen, it's not the worst position to be in. Like, it's not the best, don't get me wrong, but no, he's holding up well. He's doing the best with what he or she has at the disposal. This gen is at 50 though. Assuming 11 or 12 will be a pretty high proggy too.
Yeah, absolutely. And just had a look there. I was not wrong. It's going to be Blight, and it's actually, I don't know who's going to be playing Blight for Renewal, because from what I understand, Ahong was their main killer player. Now with Ah Hong being replaced by Mo, I don't know if Mo plays Blight, but that's gonna be a first time for everybody, I think here. But seems like Ray is just gonna head back and try and cut off the reset. And does find completely healthy Lucky Boy here around the crane, and I don't think this chase will last that long because Lucky Boy doesn't have much to play with. Maybe he has a bounce landing actually and heads. No, okay, never mind. He's just gonna get tagged. Oh no, he avoids the dashes and gets to the pallet and is just playing this out really nicely done, taking the chase as well in this bot side so our survivors can crack out the gens. So despite what Ray's like 4-gen was looking at, maybe he's kind of getting paid here, and that's really nice play from our survivors.
I mean, we are going to take the tag down deep 6. And the dash will come through now. And we are going to be able to jiggy. Is this balanced on the big dog? It is balanced. We are going to be able to make some more distance. Make this 6 tile. Swinging through like a pig is unbelievable. Didn't run the duel, the beetle this game. Oh my lord. Tavi, we do see 11. Pop! Good make-up second dash there as well to be able to get that that down, and I believe that was the WinCon Stavros.
That was the WinCon 1 generator go indeed, and this plane mess is going to come in, try and hinder this 3-gen progress, but look at how far away Ray is. He has to take so much time here, uses both the dashes, and still has to make and cover a lot of ground here to try and get back to these topside gens, but in this time, like, as Survivors had plenty of time to rotate, and yeah, we can see now Ray's kind of like worried about the unhook, and again kind of being stuck between these two objectives, has to make a decision, does want to chase the survivor instead though. So probably going to see the last gen pop fairly soon as Dog actually takes a tag through the pallet. Unfortunately things are high enough and he should have paid his network a little bit more, but that's going to be the last gen popping at least, and Ray's still going to be able to secure a pretty decent result here, I think, with Dog maybe going down, but he's winning the 50s here, and that's what you love to see from a comp Jake. Oh my god. No way! Oh my god, what a 2-tap coming in from Ray, and that is the first time that Medallion will ever see value, and that's the last time that Medallion will ever see value on this map, I believe.
Yeah, I believe you're right, Stavros. But no, good performance from Renewal. So this does make it 1-1. The killer from Harden playing very well as well. Ali, I believe. This was really well played from both sides. Just dealing with the tough win con and overall not really being able to produce the 4K 4 that we needed. 4K 3, I think it was the 4K 4 we needed actually. So we are playing for a bit of, oh my god, two dash miss after we just peaked on the cars. But no, I think this will be at least 7. I'd be shocked if we don't get 7 off this. Whoa. What was that AI
Roller move. I was gonna just say that, John. And I think we're gonna be seeing all our survivors get out the door here. So really nicely done. I don't even know how many stages that was. Even like on 5 or 6. Yeah, I think so. Oh okay, my god. Yeah. That is gonna be everyone out the door. So yeah, really nicely done to Renewal there. And credit to Mo, by the way, getting 4K3. That's not something you will see anywhere, I think, in comp except from this man. Yeah, so yeah, we're going to be heading into the Blight tiebreaker, something we've seen on a cold, dark night in Melbourne. I sat down and watched 2 of the SEA GOATs. I have to say, Harden has stepped up here in both of these sets and performed really well, but now they're going to tie up and equalize and force this into the tiebreaker of Blight. Yes, we are going back in time and playing the Talbot Grimes yet again tonight. So again, Jams, you've been there this entire night. What have the other results actually been? Like, they been close at all? Because this one I think is going to be neck and neck.
Yeah, I'm expecting probably the average. Without giving you a boring answer, I think we saw Synergy versus Echo, 2 of our OCE teams, play earlier tonight, and I think both killers were very underperformed. Both sides on the Blight. I think one killer got lucky and one brought the wrong build. So it really just depends on. It's all just, again, it's a boring answer, but it's all just how you play the game, bro. If you're good at macro, you're good at Blight. You get quick downs. You play the gens right. Gas, you should be able to to be able to what's the word I'm looking for? Spread pressure very easily, especially through mid. I don't know. To be honest with you, I'd probably say like 9 to 10, but you should be able to 4K if you're not a bot.
Whoa. Alright. It's said by everyone. You can 4K if you're not a bot. I'm joking, bro. That means Gunther's not a bot. My goat is not the bot. Anyway, seems like Ray's actually gonna be completely stealthed out here in this start of the game, and this is really nicely done. And finally do find our survivor here stealthing on 10, but do go for a swing and a miss here from Ray. So actually, wait, our survivor's completely gone. They didn't even go to base. Oh, we're back to square one, trying to find a survivor. And this is yeah, Corrupt just ticking down closer and closer to that 0 second mark. We do finally find, I believe it's going to be Dog here at the start of the shack. So yeah, first survivor you're chasing is Dog on this previous Jake Park fit. I think it might be already the first mistake of the trial. So look at Ray go, but they do get the nice tag here for 4 rushes. So at least this game is going to finally start here with this tag as Dog does take his distance toward this 5 tower. Probably goes towards the edge of the map, but I think honestly, with how good this start is, it doesn't really matter where he dies, because like the Gen should have more than enough progress.
Yeah, I mean, for the the amount of time it took to find somebody and actually get it down, it actually wasn't a bad chase. Only 2 gens split. I'm assuming PZ, I believe. I don't know who that is actually. Claudette. I'm assuming that's Deliverance, as I didn't see her on the gen, so I'm assuming she's stealthing a bit closer. Maybe to grab that pull, which now would be maybe an ideal, maybe a bit early into the hook stage. Oh no, you can get tricky with it. He's gonna kick it and then probably go back to the hook anyway. I doubt he chases anyone deep here, especially yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm not in the bro's head, but it would not be the best play to dawdle around. He's gonna see if he can actually greed for Shaq and pop this. Might even play for a tag if he really wants to, but they are holding off on that deli. I'm assuming Claude's just sitting right under hook waiting to be called for a to pull.
And that is
and there it is.
Huge. And that is immediate punishment coming in. Missing a tag and also giving away a really free on hook here. Giving away what I would assume is Deliverance as well. As Dog takes the next chase, of course, he want to tunnel him out. He's actually going to go in power control, so probably going to see a pre-drop and zone back to 5. But yeah, really rough position for our Blight to play in. Just things not really working out too well. Even though Dog, he doesn't go down. He just avoids that, running back into him, and the yaw was not enough to turn. So that's going to be the first gen popping, even through that regression that was applied earlier, and that's Shaq as well. So really good application here from our survivors, but they have to start working another gen because I don't think they have any other pressure elsewhere. Like PZ was, of course, the one stealthing for the unhook, and yeah, they have to start rotating now. We do see that happen, and Dog's just gonna go down. So honestly, maybe Ray can kind of like pick up his game and make a comeback to assert that he's not a bot. Nah, I'm joking, bro. He's doing well.
Might have been a bit harsh for us to bot, but nah, it's probably more laudable than 4K. I'm not trying to deny that. It's just taking everything to account with the things that I think may happen and might happen in these S tier sets that we do have, including the Dracula, the Blight, the Billy. I don't know. I thought we were pretty particular with how we balanced them, for a good reason, obviously, because they are the strongest killers in the game. I don't know. I thought we did well. I think this set is one that, as I said before, you can get outs on, but you should be able to 4K if you play your cards right. I don't think it's a set where survivors need to make mistakes to get 4K'd. I think you can just 4K if you're good enough, but I guess that's any killer, isn't it, Stavros?
Yeah, I mean, you were saying earlier it's just up to how the killer plays. I still feel like this map is a bit survivor-sided, but without Alkwing, I've definitely seen Alkwing played, like this being played with Alkwing somewhere. And with Alkwing, there's definitely like very good chances, but I think Ray here, losing the tunnel out as well here, has to just go for FTP Survivor Sky and take this chase here in the main building, of course. Also somewhere where you want to be chasing, ideally. Yeah, I don't know. I think he might even just decide to leave this and try and apply pressure elsewhere. But again, kind of like everything slipping away at this point, and kind of hard to say what went wrong in this match. Maybe it's just like, I don't know, maybe our survivors just played insane and missing the tag as well. Just a kick in the guts yet again as another gen pops here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's gone wrong here. It's just unfortunate, I guess, for Killer.
Yeah, I think what's happened here, Stavros, is I really think that Renewal have better killer picks tonight. I thought Harden looked strong on the Dracula. Their survivors look super strong. Their killer looks strong. I think the Wesker and the Blight maybe the more mechanically, intensive, intrusive killers are maybe is what we're struggling with here. That's just my observation. I could be completely wrong, but it looks like Renewal really, really like the high pace, the high fast, better killers. Not to say Dracula's not a good killer, but regardless of that, though, they still do have a pretty split 3-gen here, and as you were alluding to before, Tavi, it's kind of hard to see what is, going wrong. We don't really have anything going for us at this point in the game. I think we lost our tunnel out, 2 gens ago, or 1 gen ago, so yeah, I believe this is probably the Deli as well, so probably not the person you want to be chasing either.
Yeah, exactly. And PZ, of course, you saw him stealthing at the start, so really good indicator. But should be going down here, but just not able to. Oh, okay. I was gonna say not able to get the good bump logic, but does manage to find on the last rush. So that is going to be a very much needed eruption proc and down here for Ray, who I believe is going to be playing the stages now. But I mean, honestly, again, like I feel like he could bring something back. This gen is really high progress, but the Veteran Fate putting in a good amount of work will make sure that it doesn't get completed time, which is actually something probably should have been discussing about a bit earlier. How Veteran Fate, I mean, although this game is going to be slow, the Veteran Fate is kind of a bit of compensation for the lack of, well, pressure that he's applying. That means the Obsession is going to be working less gens for a lot longer. So, I don't know, securing this third stage here definitely doesn't feel that good with only 1 gen left, but in my eyes, like, you just gotta stay good for the survivor side, keep your mental good, and try and lock in, because that's where you need to start making the plays.
I mean, yeah, they've just been playing well, bro. Like, it's hard to pinpoint. Again, alluding to it, it's hard to pinpoint where it sort of went wrong. I actually was not paying attention. I'm not too sure if I'm not too sure if this is Deliverance on the hook. I actually did not pay attention to that. I was reading something. So it is. So we're really just camping here for nothing. We've delied in the face as well. We've got 3 blokes on 3 different gens, and we're chasing the one that is the one that has the has the BT and has made the pallet. We're gonna make this all the way deep 9, and we're still gonna commit. We have another filler here as well, and we swing through it. Holy bro, what am I watching?
You know, sometimes the best of plays are just the simplest ones, and we've seen it from Mo actually a lot. I think he loves swinging through the palace. It's like, well, if I get stunned, whatever, I get a pallet for it, and Ray's, I think, adopting the same technique here, just grabbing the pallet and the down here onto PZ. He does apply the pop on this main gen and try and rotate towards the 3-gen setup, which is still kind of intact, but I don't think he has enough time to defend. Survivors, again, with Blight being like an S tier, you can always like reset fairly quickly and reset the pressure applied. So Lucky Boy, I think, I'm gonna give away a tag for this unhook, but really won't be that much of a big deal. Yeah, even Ray doesn't go for the tag and just decides to leave for this mid-gen. So yeah, kind of rough spot. I think what he needs to do is just like try and find like any fresh hook available. So like chasing Lucky Boy there, I think would have been a pretty good idea. But now, yeah, even the technical finding PZ reset, that is, yeah, everything just slipped again. Kind of reminds me of just what happened in the Wesker set, but it's just a bit of a problems here, team for Ray and Harden, I think.
Yeah. Again, it's hard. It's really hard to I don't know, speak light of I mean, the survivors are playing really, really well. The kill again, what you were alluding to, Taylor, the killer's just not really got enough going for him or her right now. Really surprised that one of these gens actually hasn't popped in the background. Whoa, overextending there a bit, Lucky Boy, but as far as like one hasn't popped yet. I know I know we're coming in for a hit tank here. What's going on here? What is happening
Alright.
here?
I mean, if that down happened, it would have made it into the next TV2 FIO, but fortunately, Dog had to ruin it and come in for a hit tank. So that's the last gen popping, and we do at least, again, we're talking about trying to find a tunnel out, and actually Renewal is completely aware of this, sends in Dog here, probably has an unbreakable as well to back it up, but Dog is our death hook, so with his gate being open, Ray has to make a decision whether he wants to commit to our fresh hook Lucky Boy, try and get 3 stages from that, or, you know, risk it and well, not risk it and then pick up Dog and secure 1 stage there. But Lucky Boy's a little bit zoned away from this bot side gate, so he could definitely make something happen. Doesn't have a power, but probably a teammate instead coming in for the hit. But I don't know if anyone's going to be here because yeah, okay, no, he's just powered back to the power, and he gets the stun as well. And fortunately, it's not enough distance, but this chase is like just giving more and more time for the reset to come into the background, which I'm going to assume happens, but. Yeah, Renewal is just playing this really, really well, trying to spot a killer, but I think Luckboy is just gonna go down. So, ooh, despite their best efforts, our fresh hook is gonna be put on the ground and probably put on the hook, but they can definitely go for some sketchy play here because this is really near the gate and anything can happen near the gate. You know, you can even get all 4 out still.
I mean, yeah. It does look like I guess they're trying to play for the 4-hours. I think they might have to concede. We do have that unbreakable. But then other bro gets tapped. We're going to have to rotate in, maybe take a body block for the big man.
I think they're just happy to let him die. He's only 1 stage, and that's 5 stages.
5 stages,
so
yeah.
Incredible. Really, really nice. And I don't really know what went wrong for the killer, but I guess Renewal's just set up their blight for a really, really good win condition of only 6 stages. So I gotta give it the really well played to Renewal, as I can't really see where the match fell out of hand, but I think somehow they just made it work, and now they're facing a really, really nice win condition here, Joms.
Yeah, and we'll probably, I guess take a short intermission and have our last set of the night. And what a fun way to end off. We'll have a short intermission and we'll come right back up.
Alright, everyone. Now we're loading into what could potentially be the final set of Saturday's games, day 2 of OSL week 1. Actually, why am I saying week 1? Like it's duty Indonesia. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Really great to be here as usual. Even though I'm gonna sneeze in like seconds. I don't really care. So nice to watch Ahong, as I've actually been informed. Gonna be taking the blight, and only 5 stages is what he needs. Well, 5 stages with 4 fresh, but he loads in, and N Blue Ahong is potentially the gatekeeper for Harden's progress in this group stage. But yeah, Jumps. Not sure if you've seen much Ahong gameplay, but he showcased really nicely, just like a month back, why he is the killer player for Renewal for Blight anyway.
I believe he's from Hong Kong and he was on Team Hong Kong in the World Cup, which is pretty solid. I mean, I don't know how well they did, but I know he was definitely talked about in a good regard. I've never actually seen the bro play, I don't think. I might have seen it once on Survivor, if that's truthful. It might not be. But, no, I believe he's playing for, was it 6-4, 6-3, Tubby?
Yeah, 6 stages anything, 5 stages for fresh will take it away. But yeah, he's got off to a pretty good start, faster than the previous game at least.
Yeah, he's breaking the main door as well down, and this is, I think this is still the thing about last game was that the chase took so long to commence, but the chase was quick when it happened. But this one, starting off a bit earlier, and I say that as it's already 60% into the corrupt, double back bump there, and converts on the rush 5 inside main, and I believe Jealousy's there's going to be taking the main vote again. You're going to have to play the front main filler, and probably just going to key it to 1 after this gets broken, I would assume. Try not blind though, bro. Was that Champion? I can't tell.
I think Champion was on cooldown, so he won't get the Hinder status effect, but should be able to make the main, but no! Beautiful rushes coming in from Ahong, beautiful bump logic. He's going to secure this first down slightly, I'd say actually, fairly on track from the previous trial, but going to take a really nice hook here and try and interrupt the gender force with the rushes. So Gonna head towards his 5 tower and check it out. I don't think he's gonna find anyone though. Seems fairly empty, like Melbourne on most nights. But he's just heading back and find the savior. But again, just like Melbourne, empty, little wasteland here on the Gas 7. Can't find anyone at all. So I don't know. I guess our survivors are just splitting these topside gens, and Ahong is of course gonna check them now. Trying to lose his ears. Goes for the flick. Unfortunately, not enough, and that would be beautiful if it landed.
Yeah, and missing again as well on the lunge there, and I believe we just gonna spoon our Survivor 7 edge map here, and I don't think we have a filler at 1. We might have filler at 1. Just gonna choose to apply eruption and dip out and go back to the hook. Doesn't get the tag. Probably the smart decision, and gonna take the tag onto the Renato there, and he's not gonna choose to tunnel out. He's gonna go for. Oh no, is he? No, he wants a fresh. So interesting.
Well, I mean, I kind of do appreciate this play. Nice little corner
Oh, he
here.
finds jealousy anyway.
It is actually Delphi, yeah, and logging and potentially going for a tag here on this topside gen, but Optional again coming into huge play here might be able to secure it. So the Russians, nearly goes for beautiful hug there, but unfortunately gonna have to play out the V1 pallet and does take nice V1 tech. Dead. Might have overreached just a little bit here. It's been a bit of time since that down happened, so it could be an unbreakable coming through, but it seems like no, 7 is still in the chase on this one tile, playing the 50s on the pallet gym. Of course, it's not safe because it's short, but I'm just completely happy to go for the Russian. So I don't know, man. Just watching this man traverse the depths of any map on Blight is just great. It's just, I don't know, like his Russians just feel so clean, and he's just getting the tags and everything, and kind of what we did last trial. But oh my god, we get it down again. Yeah, I think that survivors might not even be able to get all the gens done by now. Jesus.
Yeah, and that 5-stage win con is coming up with a Tycon or 5-stage 3 refreshes what he needs, and fuck with that, we have 3 blokes slugged, so we're just gonna try and find the last bloke wherever he may be, and if we do, this could just be a 4k4. How anticlimactic could that be? And I think he's gonna find him too if he turns. No, he's gonna kick the gen. So they'll be able to probably recover from this. This gen is high, bro. Probably not living at 99 to not reveal where he was at.
I mean, I guess even as 99, our survivors don't have like enough pressure to really go for like the unhook, and that's an option as well being applied. Like because everyone's on the ground, like you can't work the gen, so it's just gonna go all the way back to 0. And so I don't know, man. Ahong just somehow did everything which they just could not do in the previous trial, and like it's just shaping up to become this nightmare. Potentially just the unbreakable coming onto Renato, so a bit of pressure eased up, but still it's a really bad spot to be in. Like 2 downs, 2 injuries. That's just like insane as a Blight, and keeps on going for the slug, but fortunately won't be able to secure more than this. Does find our tunnel out, but I think they should at least have a shitty ass pallet here. But hold W away, and I think they're going to be going down again. Look at our Hong, man. Beautiful stuff here.
Yeah, just sort of walking blokes down and then rushing on them when they have no space. Sort of just simple Blight gameplay. Gonna find another survivor here as well. Like you said, Stavros, that's 3 injured. Oh, we have 1 reset as well. That was a good flare, good jiggy from 7 there. Do you see OJ in the background get reset? But this will be 2 slugged. Well, no, we make the pallet, and Jealousy gets picked in the background. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, could have actually spoken a little bit too soon, and now potentially Ahong's struggling a little bit to secure down here. I mean, was having no problems before, but now with Ray, of course, not Ray, 7 being able to extend this chase out, maybe Ahong might have realized he could have overstepped a little bit with the slugging. Goes for a flick though, and 7 was not ready for that, as SK555 would say. Finally will pick up though, but he could have definitely done this a very long time ago. But still definitely on track for 5 stages as he takes the hook here on the 4 tile. Does again want to check out the gens, but Eruption's done a really good job to stabilize the progress on this generator to a reasonable amount. So that's Eruption applied to it again, and also to be noted is the Veteran Fate on our Claudette. So I don't think a gen is going to pop anytime soon, as there kind of can't be any pressure here, as he does take the power pick. But yeah, I guess things could still slip out of Ahong's hand. Like, he was playing for 5 stages, he has 2 right now, but given Vayne's chase, it might have actually shook his boots a little bit, but does find a quick tag onto Jealousy to make for it. So, I don't know, it is our tunnel out, but technically, if he does get the kill, it won't give him as many stages as could potentially get. So, I don't know, if this chase lasts a while, maybe Harden can actually make a comeback here. He does have a pallet as well, so could extend this out, but all comes down to Ahong's flick here. Does he go Visket? He does Visket, and is going to be the... That's not... Yeah, I mean, he gets zoned back to Shaq. So, yeah, more and more time for survivors, and I think this is actually fairly good for Harden.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if that was the play, Stavros to zone him back, and he makes the window again. The pressure's on now. I believe this is the tunnel out, but that's a gen popping in the background, and I don't even know if this is his tunnel. I think he played for 2 fresh, so Jealousy finally will go down after being slugged for so much of his bar. He's going to get slugged again. And it's making you wonder what Ahong has cooked up in the back pocket, Stavros.
I think I would say, like, it kind of makes some sense. Like, it justifies the previous play of slugging, because he's only like around 30 seconds off bleeding out and awarding, I believe, full hook stages. But that's another generator done. So Ahong kind of needs to work more. It's a really risky game leaving this slug, because if someone gets him picked up, then Jealousy is going to, like, potentially get out the door, and then Ahong, again, still has to contend with only 4 stages if he gets it first. But getting this down onto Claudette again, really, really nice. I feel like he should just pick here, like, this. No reason why he shouldn't, and yeah, he goes back at least to go for the pick, but looking around, so again, a bit of indecision, potentially, but yeah, cracking stuff from Ahong, but it's kind of all, like, falling apart, just, like, little by little. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the Ultra Mega Slug play is, but now he's kind of put himself in a shit position where... Oh no, he just keeps sort of... Oh, I should get flared on the car as well. That was an insane jiggy. Now he's just put himself in a position where he actually is behind for no reason. It's kind of a throw, bro, because they're not resetting, so this gen might pop. I cannot lie.
You see the birds fly away, so they have pre-buff. Again, our Survivor's taking really nice farming, unfortunately giving away this tag, but again, Vayne being healthy can make it all the way to this top side, and Ahong, look at that, yeah, he's worried about the gens, he's still looking at the gens while chasing the Survivor down, and kind of might be concerned here already at how much progress there is, and this Survivor, again, has been hooked, so they secure the kill onto 7, that's, again, not enough stages, only 4, so goes to the rush back quickly, as the slug does happen, trying to catch out somebody on 10, but no one here, but what? No, there is someone here, but he just ran past him. I think that was a Minato and the Jake getting away with that scot-free, and Ahong, I don't know, man, he's like kind of losing pressure almost somehow. Like, Blight is one of his best killers, and look at just how beautiful our survivors are playing this.
Yeah, this Jealousy dude is having some cracking chases, cause like real shit. But nah, yeah, he's sort of throwing, bro. Like, I don't know. He just should probably. Oh, this isn't even the survivor he really should be chasing. Like, I cannot lie. We don't make that as well. This guy's gonna bleed out and probably die. So actually, maybe it is the survivor he needed. But I still believe he needs to hook someone from this point on, Stavros, assuming that guy bleeds out.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, 4 stages ain't enough, but 7! No, cannot flare that Blight flick, and that's going to secure 2nd stage onto them. So, potentially what Ahong needs, but the last second pickup does come onto Jealousy. So, it's not going to be the bleed out just as we get, and Ahong should be able, I think, potentially bring that back with quick down. So, yeah, and the Jealousy are also going down here. I think that's going to secure bleed out and 5 full stages for Ahong. So, yeah, I think to be fair, if our survivors were playing for a a much lower win condition, or well, much higher win condition than could have been doable. But like, giving away only 5 on a blight is really difficult. And Hulk's still gonna slug. I mean, he's got the win right there if he picks up Claudette. And I hope his teammates from Renewal are screaming to his face, pick up the Claudette, but he's finally gonna do so. So if this does successfully happen, then we see Renewal take this final crazy blight set away 2-1, and I think there's nothing they can do about it. So yeah, 6th stage does come in, and Renewal, I think, is going to take this away 2-1 as long as I hope to do something stupid.
Yeah, and I think you're just conceding being a 4K one. Pretty unfortunate. That was like the best sets of the night, or the best games in a row. Very impressive Dracula set. The Wesker was a bit lopsided, but this set was also really good as well. Really impressive to watch. I think a Hong sort of gave them more than they needed to, but 2-1 to Renewal. Well played, boys. Well played, Dog and the boys. Lot of high things to be happy about today. A lot of good teams. Lot of variety we have to choose from. Stavros. Piss off.
Not enough to be in the next TV2 FIOs, so another takes the next games. But yeah, it's all but over. Harden putting on a really good show here. I think by far Renewal would have been the favorites. Just if you consider how much they've been in the spotlight recently. No one, I think, could have predicted that Harden would have actually managed to fight back in that first set and bring away the potential like set point there, or game point. But I guess Renewal picked up their game. Also maybe stopped trolling and got this 4K one, which is really impressive stuff, I have to say. Blight. So yeah, 4K one, and this bleed out gonna happen. Gonna seal it. Or Renewal here. So yeah, GG's.
That is our last set of the night. I'll finish us up, and we do have some games tomorrow as well. We do have 3 games tomorrow, starting at 6 p.m. We do have Bants versus Voids. We do have that followed up by. Actually, I'll grab the Killers as well. I won't be a ratchet guy. Where's the tipping? So we have Bants versus Void tomorrow with a Hellmaster set. Followed up by a Cannibal set, which will be very interesting to watch. And then the Spirit Tiebreaker set. Followed after that, we have 7:30. We have Bleed Outs versus the Great Gospel, team that I am on. Just wanted to be careful what I said. We do have an Unknown set tomorrow, followed up by a Dread set, which is definitely what we would have picked. And then Hellmaster TB, which is interesting. So two Hellmaster sets tomorrow. Very keen to see that. And then our last game at 9 p.m. we do have Kaido Kids versus Zetsubo. So do have the Demo Gorgon, which will be very interesting. I think we have demo on Wrecker's Yard as well, so that'll be fun. Wesker and Clown. So very interesting sets to watch tomorrow. I hope all of you join us and tune in. Honestly, Stavros, thank you for casting with me, big fella. Also, shout out Sir Spunk for casting the earlier games. Anything you wanted to say, Stavros, before we go out of here?
Nah, man, it was a pleasure to be here and cast. It's been a bit of time. It's nice to warm up my voice again. But I have to say, like the matchups you just said, watch out for Kaido Kids. They actually performed really well really recently. So that's gonna be my team shout out. And apart from that, I don't think I have anything else. So yeah, you can take it.